Hey everyone, I'm Drex, and this is the 2 Minute Drill where I do 3 quick stories twice a week, all part of one great community, the 229 Cyber and Risk community here at This Week Health. Today's 2 Minute Drill is brought to you by Order, the asset inventory and intelligence platform. Did you know that you can know everything about everything on your network? Every vulnerability, every risk, every user, everything in real time? Find out more at order.net, ORDR, order.net/healthcare. Thanks for joining me today. Here's some stuff you might want to know about. Milton tore through Florida yesterday and this morning, and as predicted, cyber criminals are already targeting those already having the worst day of their lives. Cyber thugs are working scams that include pretending to be FEMA assistance providers and phishing campaigns that send you fake websites to sign up for assistance, and malware disguised as FEMA documents being sent via email or posted on hacked websites. I know you need help, but think carefully before you click or open attachments. The bad guys are counting on you to be distracted. There's an article on CSO Online about how cyber leaders have become the chief risk storytellers and how that skill of relating to boards and fellow execs by finding the right way to explain cyber challenges has become maybe more important than technical skills for a lot of CISOs. Back in May, I did an Unhack the podcast on this topic, tied to some of the best analogies and stories healthcare security execs use to get their message across. It's definitely a special skill. That show was filled with good advice from CISOs from around the country. Be sure to give the article a look, and I'll make sure I post a link to the Unhack the podcast show I'm referencing in the comments. And finally, there's 2 crazy stories. Crazy is probably the wrong word. They're the kinds of stories that you couldn't make up. One's from the Wall Street Journal, one's from Krebs on security. Both of them are tied to 2 different stories about young people, like really young people, some who've started their cyber criminal career as young as 11 years old, kids who've decided that cybercrime is going to be their career. You should go read both of them. They'll make you a little paranoid about what's going on with your kids or your grandkids. And both stories are on thisweekhealth.com/news. That's where I posted all the stories that I talked about on the show today. Oh, and Sarah Richardson and I are actually going to talk a little bit more about one of those kids and cybercrime stories on the Today Show podcast. As always, you can find both those shows, the Today Show podcast and the 2 Minute Drill. Just search for This Week Health Newsroom, and you'll find both shows on that channel. Please subscribe and leave comments, especially if you like what you're hearing. Today's 2 Minute Drill is brought to you by Order. Do you really know who all your devices are talking to? You can. Bring some order to your enterprise. Find out more at order.net/healthcare. That's it for today's 2 Minute Drill. Thanks for being here. Stay a little paranoid. I'll see you around campus.